about his memories of the school.
Thank you, Dr. Wanger. It's a pleasure to be here. As you know, I am a former student and I am on the Rockingham County School Board representing District 1. It is a pleasure. If you would have asked me back in 1979 when I attended Fulks Run for the first time, would I be here? No, because at that time I remember worrying more about who my favorite superhero was. So on super heroes, I'm going to start off with one note here. Emma Goldman had a quote, "No one has yet fully realized the wealth and sympathy, kindness and generosity hidden in the soul of a child. The effort of every true education should be to unlock that treasure." So that's how I'll start with my recollection of Fulks Run Elementary. As I told you, at that time in 1979, had no idea I would be here. Small country boy, living on a farm, so being up in front of a lot of people, that wasn't an option I had back then. So what things have changed and what things have not changed, it's not really a lot, because as you look, back then we still had student character, the 5 pillars, even had school-wide discipline. So a lot of that stuff has not changed. The respect, trustworthiness, responsibility, the caring, and the fairness was all the same back then. Maybe a little different techniques, as you would say, for the school-wide discipline. When you went into Gerald Dickinson's room, it's a nice plain wall on the side that may have been hanging a little paddle, maybe. And if you happen to be one of the fortunate few that would go see him, he would always point to that. Young man, don't make me get that down. But he always had a caring heart and a caring soul, and always talked through those troubles. So as I walked through that first class in kindergarten, my superhero thoughts thinking that we could change the world. Little did we know that we had to sleep with the lights on because our group was that troublesome. We thought with the lights out, we could go hide. You know? So in first and second grade, we had Miss Hinkle and Mrs. Klein, which was great because they were about on our level. Nice, caring sort, but what they taught us was the caringness and the fairness that we had to demonstrate. So what better role models that we had was those factors. Then you got to third grade. Miss Fox was there. So now you start to have to work a little bit more on responsibility. You know what? We really had to work on the spelling. A whole lot and a whole lot more reading. A lot of us didn't like that. Then we got to fourth grade with Miss Litton. We finally got to learn a little bit of respect and discipline. A lot of us did not like that. Miss Litton had a great way of keeping us straight and learning along the way. Then we got to fifth grade. Then all of our student conduct got put together. As we knew that fifth grade was the last year we had it, and we were king of the kingdoms, or queens of the kingdoms. But Miss Taggart, now Miss Frazier, taught us many different ways: diversity, caring, sharing, and what it meant to have that responsibility as fifth graders and what we should do. So I'll leave you with another one. Proverbs 22:6. Start children off on the way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. So I'll leave you with these thoughts, that in small schools and small communities, you never know. As the board members got an email, got an email this week from a parent that thanked them for the great work that Spotswood did with her student, and all the caring and the extra effort that went in. So what I'd like to leave you with is, is that you never know, maybe a little country boy out there or a country girl, that you might just have them exceed even though they don't want to. So what I leave you with is the last one from an anonymous quote. Children are great imitators, so give them something great to imitate. So I hope and I know that we have great faculty and great staff, and I know that imitation goes on and on with those great students that we have because we have such a fine staff. So thank you.